Okay, the next question is coming from Lakeisha Herod. She would like to ask you respectfully if there is a great that since there is a great confusion amongst the fans of whether Michael was Muslim or Christian when he died, and she's wondering if you can clear that up for her.
Michael was his mother is Jehovah's Witness. Michael was in the religion for a while, and many religions. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I understand.
I have to say, truly, Michael was everything.
Okay.
And Jehovah is another name for God.
Right.
Allah is another honorable word for God. Elohim, the great one, the supreme being. The indigenous people who were here when Columbus was lost and said he discovered Indians, they have names for the Great Spirit, the majestic eagle, the many paths that all of these magnificent creatures, creations on this planet, walking over here, walking to the left, some are crawling, some are running and jumping, the many different hues and colors and skin tones, different shades of hair and eyes. They all feel something for a creator. And how they get there is their business. Because like I tell people, when I was told that I had to ask our church to forgive me because I was pregnant and not married. And so they wanted me to stand in front of the church and ask them to forgive me. Well, the Holy Spirit told me to tell them I didn't have to ask them to forgive me for anything because they didn't have a heaven and hell to put me in. They can't preach me in, and they cannot preach me out. No money is going to buy a person into whatever heaven is, and individuals who have 67 trillion billion million dollars have gone to whatever and are living with hell right here on this earth. So Michael is everything. He's all of you. So if you love Jehovah, Michael loved Jehovah. If you love Muhammad, Michael loved Muhammad. If you love Buddha, Michael loved Buddha.
Right.
If you love Jesus, Michael loved Jesus. Michael is all those things.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
A person's past and how they attain this state of enlightenment and peace upon this earth, and they live in that manner, then when they leave, it's just like, for example, when people make their peace with Most High with their last breath, then what happens with them after is between them and God Most High. Another person standing and preaching or teaching over a body in a coffin or however it is, all that is sometimes a lot of noise, or else. I'm not disrespecting or disregarding anybody's religion or anything, but there are a lot of religious humans who have not an ounce of spirituality in them, and there are very spiritual beings who don't have to go to a church or a mosque or a temple or a synagogue.
Right. That doesn't defy your relationship with God.
Thank you. It does not. You can honor God at the ocean shore, sitting on a rock in the park, or just looking at the sunrise and seeing the beauty and knowing that this planet spins, as I tell people, and does not require any of our permission. They didn't ask me, June, can I spend the day? Or the sun, should I rise today, June, or should I not rise? It's like I ain't got a thing to do with it. If the earth hiccups and tears up a whole country, or the ocean belches and a tsunami rises, it's like, come on, people. Honor nature. Michael did.
Right. Absolutely.